Come on. Come on. So close. Yes. 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 Come on. Come to... Oh, he stayed alive. Damn it. You're sneaky. What's going on, guys and girls? My name is James, or ThnxCya, and welcome back to another Minecraft Mod Spotlight. And today we are going extreme, yeah, because we're actually going to be checking out the extreme farming mod. So this is kind of cool, and it's just one of those farming mods with a little bit of a difference, because what it revolves around is custom style TNTs that all do their different little jobs and enable you to kind of plant crops in a slightly alternative way. So yeah, it's pretty awesome, but yeah, quickly before we get into it, look. It's Minecraft 1.7, yay! So this is kind of how it's working at the moment. There's a few mods that have been updated, there are a few that haven't been updated, so as and when I'm going to try and bring you the latest version mods wherever possible, and it just so happens this one is available on Minecraft 1.7, so yeah, it's really, really nice. As you can see here in a nice sort of savannah style biome, and you may be thinking, James, where is all your grass? Yeah, the water buckets. A lot of water buckets. Isn't that right, Ronald? Okay, so yeah, we have our little TNT hut thing here, and these are the TNTs that are available, and all of these are farming TNT, so these do not produce massive holes in the ground. They're actually a practical use for planting en masse. So yeah, these are the ones that we have available. So we have this one here, which is the Flower Power. Now this is a flower style TNT, but the great thing about this is because it is on Minecraft 1.7, you have all of the crazy cool colourful flowers, so it's a really, really nice thing to have. We have a wheat TNT here, we have a carrot one, we have potatoes, we have a tree one, this one is a Nether Wart, this one is a mushroom, this one is a, what's it called, a pumpkin, and then this one is a melon. So, as you can see here, these are the array of the different TNTs. Now, unfortunately, because this is Minecraft 1.7, the mods that I normally use to help me with this, like too many items, aren't yet updated. So we're going back old school, and we're going to be looking at the recipes in a crafting bench, chest, no crafting bench. But yeah, this is just a great example of how easy it is to make all of these TNTs. Effectively what it is, it's the normal TNT pattern with the gunpowder in a cross shape, and then whatever TNT you want to make, you just put the other four blocks, other four holes, I guess, with the item that you want the TNT to be. So this is the example here of the Flower Power. You just fill in with 4 flowers. If you want to make a wheat TNT block, you just replace those 4 flowers with wheat. So, you know, going through the Nether Wart for the Nether Wart one, carrot for the carrot, potatoes, trees, mushrooms, melons, and pumpkins. And then that in turn will give you all of these fancy looking TNTs. So yeah, we've got like some activator blocks here, which will sort of make us set them off really quickly. So I'm going to show you what to do in order to sort of, well, I'm sure you know what to do, but I'm going to show you how it works basically. So we're going to grab some of these TNTs here, like so. I think visually they look really nice as well. If they weren't so horribly dangerous, I would probably use them for like display blocks and stuff. I don't know, they're kind of cool. But yeah, okay, so we're going to start with, I think we're going to start with just the normal crop ones now. So what I've actually done is I've done myself some sort of farmland blocks. Now, the good thing about this mod is you don't necessarily have to have farmland blocks in order to make these things work. So they will effectively like force plant them into normal grass. So if you don't have like a hoe, or if you're moving around and you kind of want to just plant some crops quickly, then this is a cool way to do it. So as you can see here, this is the first one. So I'm going to try and demonstrate the spread. What we do is we plant ourselves down the melon one, and suddenly... melons! Oh my god, there's a lot of melons. Wow. I'm kind of thinking I didn't make this big enough. Wow, I didn't realize. So I've done this one before, and what? We did not get this many melons last time. So this is a lot of melon, as you can see. You may think this is crazily overpowered, and it kind of is, but it's sort of fun because, yeah, as you can see, you can make some pretty melons. Yes, and obviously all of these are harvestable if I was in survival mode. So that one is the melon one. As you can see here, it kind of doesn't plant exactly in the farmland area. It sort of goes all over the place really, but it does help occasionally with the other ones that actually go in the ground, like the carrots and stuff, because it's a bit easier to get more of them planted. So, moving on to the next one, we have the pumpkins. Oh, damn it. Hang on, let me fix that. Yeah. Oh, I've got rid of the melon one now, haven't I? No, it's pumpkin. Alright, okay, so there we go. Next one is the pumpkin. So, yeah, let's move around over here. And then, boom. There we go. We've got loads of nice little pumpkins everywhere. So, suddenly you kind of see that a lot of the ground gets filled up with stuff like this. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's pretty cool. Alright, so the next one, let's go... let's do the potato one. So this is kind of what I mentioned with the whole planting area. So if we stick one of these down here, dun, 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 boom, there we go. So these are the kind of crops that get planted in the ground. Now what will happen with these is that it won't plant every single one, so instantly what you'll get is you'll get a load of potatoes which will fall along the ground. But you can see that it does plant them into the farmland blocks, but it does also force plant them kind of into the normal grass as well, which is kind of cool. They don't actually grow for very long, but when they pop up they do actually give you the potatoes, whereas if it's actually in a farmland block, the plants will stay planted. So if you want to kind of set up a quick farm and you actually want to grow stuff, then you can do it that way. Let's make it day. Alright, so the next one is, let's do the carrot one whilst we're down here. So yeah, let's do that. So similar to the potato one, this was pretty cool. So you explode it, and carrots everywhere. Happy days. And as you can see, once again, we've kind of got like, I guess the spread is quite big. If you sort of look at the circle, what's that? Maybe like 7, maybe 8 blocks by 8 blocks, 8 blocks by 9, something like that. So they do cover quite a large area, which is pretty cool. Right, next one. I've got one more, which is crops. It was wheat, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so let's stick the wheat one down. Dun, 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 dun. And boom. There we go. As you can see, you got loads and loads of wheat here. So I think this is really fun. I don't know. It's one of those things that it's not really a mod to be taken that seriously, I don't think, because it's kind of fun and it's a bit sort of crazy, but I really like it. It's kind of cool. Which one do we do next? Yes, the tree one. Yes, okay. So we've actually got a couple of these here which don't have any farmland around, so I thought I'd just plant some trees down here. Let's actually get rid of a few of these just to give us a bit more space. So the tree one is pretty cool. If you're trying to make some kind of like really densely populated area, this is going to give you an awful lot of saplings. Oh god, see, yes, it gives you an awful lot of saplings, but it's kind of cool nonetheless because you've got all the different types of trees in here which are readily available. Of course, not all of these are going to grow because they're too close to each other basically, but you can harvest which ones you want, you can bone meal whichever ones you want, etc, etc. So that's the tree one, but it looks kind of cool nonetheless. Lots of trees and stuff around. Hello, Pigu. What have you got to tell me today? Have you got a story? No. Okay. Right, so the next one is... Which one are we going to do now? So we've got 3 more here. I think it's the flower one. Yeah, it's the flower one. Now, this one is actually my personal favourite. So there's maybe one for the ladies because you like sort of pretty colours and stuff, but I don't really know what I'm saying with that. Yeah, it's lots of flowers and stuff, but it's cool nonetheless, especially for aesthetics, because you can sort of explode this around your house or your base or your builds, and then what will happen is, da-da, you'll get all of the different types of flowers. So this is kind of like emulating one of those new flower biomes that you find. I didn't actually find one. I was trying to kind of get one. I found a village though. But yeah, this gives you loads of all the different colours of flowers, so it's much better than in previous versions when you just had the 2 different colours of flowers. You now get all the different types, so this is a really great way of getting those, which is pretty cool. Now we have 2 more. We actually have this one here, which is the Wart. Yes, it is. It's the Wart one, so this is the Nether Wart, which is obviously quite a good item to get because this thing does take a little while to grow and farm, but all of a sudden if you actually get 4 of them, then you'll have a lot more of them. That rhymes. Hey. As you can see there, and it will plant them in the soul sand, but eventually what will happen is it will force plant them in the outside, but then it will kind of pop away, but it will give you another wart, so that's pretty cool. And then finally the last one is the, which one is it? Mushroom. So I've got some podzol here on the floor, and then mushrooms, yay. So as you can see, this is the extreme TNT farming mod, and very quickly what you can see is we've got a lot of stuff around here. So as I said, it's not practical, not really, it's not very useful, I guess. Well, it's kind of useful, but it is a lot of fun, and it kind of gives you that explosive feel without having to destroy everything. The one thing that I don't actually know is, let's actually try it, if it does damage. I was doing a bit of practicing there. If it does actually damage entities, so this would be a great place to put one actually. If you think about if you find an NPC village or something and then you want to plant some stuff, just stick that in the middle, and then hopefully what it will do is it will take over quite a bit of this planting area. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you can't double over crops that are already planted. Right, so that's pretty cool. I didn't realize that. So that might be a really good way of controlling where these things are placed, because they can't overwrite other crops. So as you can see there, I had to clear some space, and then the other ones did grow, which is pretty cool. What I do want to check very quickly here is, do they actually damage hostile mobs? That is the question. Let's grab a spider. Where are you, spider? There it is. Happy days. All right, so let's stick a spider down, and it's in peaceful. 1 second. Yeah, I put it in peaceful because I didn't want to kill myself accidentally or something. But yeah, okay, let's stick a spider down, and let's do, I don't know, like a tree TNT. Move. Move. There you go. So let's see if this does actually do any damage. And yes, it does. Okay, wow. So what you could do, I've had a really good idea, right? You could set these up as tripwire traps in and around your base, and then if a hostile mob comes into them, you're gonna know where the hostile mobs have been because it's gonna be just covered in like carrots or something. Is that a good idea? No. Yeah, I thought not, but it's kind of cool nonetheless. So yeah, that's about it for this mod spotlight. Just a really quick, sort of short, fun mod, which doesn't do anything in particular, but it's pretty awesome nonetheless. If you enjoyed this video, and if you like TNT planting, extreme farming, that should be like a series on Discovery Channel or something. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If we could get over 1,000, that would be absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for all your support in every single one of my videos. I really do appreciate it an awful lot. So yeah, thank you so much. Also, if you're not yet subscribed, and this is maybe the first video that you've ever seen, why not go and subscribe? Because we do Minecraft done fun, and yeah, that would be cool as well. So, until next time, thank you once again for watching. It's been a pleasure. As always, thanks, and see ya!